So it's early morning, just off the Suwannee River, and I have encountered a waterfall, a tiny, tiny waterfall. But I don't think these waterfalls along the Suwannee are that scenic, because it looks like there is a lot of biomaterial in them. It's a bubble bath. All the way down here. That's almost funny. Yeah, look at all the tannins in that water. Okay. More trail. It's a little later in the morning right now. It's still very gray though. The sun hasn't really poked through the clouds, so hopefully we'll do that later on today. It's been a pretty chill morning. There were a couple of steep slopes I had to climb down and up, and then some little tributaries I got my feet wet on, but for the most part it's just kind of been like this. Just nice and flat and easy. The trail is really nice to walk, and I'm next to the Suwannee. Again, I went away for a little bit. Maybe you can see it coming up here. Let's take a little stop and see if we can see it. Kind of. There it is, right there. Suwannee still following the river. And we'll continue to follow the river today and then next few days. Today should be pretty good for hiking. The temperature is probably going to be, well, the high is going to be in the low 70s. The 2 days coming after that, the high is going to be 80 and probably humid. And then I got a rainstorm after that. So just trying to enjoy this nice, peaceful part of trail in good weather while I can. Coming up on one of the many tributaries that I've been going over. Just wanted to document it since they're pretty common. This one has a little mini waterfall. But the trail just dips down, and then usually you can hop across. Sometimes you need to get your feet wet a little bit. So that's a hop, and then Blaze takes me right back up. So some of them are bigger than others. Some of them are wider than others. Some of them are steeper than others, but it's a pretty common thing in this section. Let me just turn back around, and that's what we just did. That was an easy one. Okay. Moving forward. I just crossed another tributary. You can see way back on that tree over there, the orange blaze. So this one was a little bit more of a ravine, if you can call it a ravine. So I came down, I had to cross, and then this one actually has steps going up. So that's the tributary over there. There's gonna be a tree. And then I gotta finish the rest of the steps back up to the trail. Coming up, another view of the river. You can see the banks look like they have limestone on them now. They had white sand on them before. Making further progress along the river. I see it sometimes, and then I see wood at other times. So it's still really pretty, even though it's a super gray day still. And so the river is pretty coffee looking, but just, you know, even with it being so dark, just the contrast of the dark water on the white banks is pretty cool. And then you have green on top of that, and look at this. It's a nice vegetation covered gazebo coming up there, but that's nice. That's overlooking the river. That's cool.